here at the interesting Moccasin Run, built in 1986. It's in the family's business. The Kings own it, and it used to be an old farm. Let's walk through this golf course. Thank you. Oh, that's so good.
Pay the fee. Why's this game so pricey for me? I'm swinging high, I'm swinging low, but my wallet's where the pain will show. If I ruled the course, let me tell you, friend, we'd all be playing till the daylight ends. Golf ain't free, but if it's up to me, tea time's for
all the lakes you're seeing were put in after it was made a golf course. The course was built by Paul King and the King's family that originally owned the land. Because of the amount of land that he owned, he wasn't able to sustain crops every year, so he decided to turn it into a golf course so he can give to his 5 sons that up to this point still run the place. Now there's a second generation that is here, and it's really cool when you have a golf course that has multiple generations of golf.
So I was excited to get over here to this family run facility. Now they had some great twilight rates at 2 o'clock Monday through Friday, dropping down to $30. If not, you can spend about $88 with the card here. When you check in, they have some old pictures of the farm that used to be an old cow farm. I don't believe they ever harvest any major crops, but they did have about 100 acres of land, and they realized that this wasn't going to be sufficient enough for their 5 children, and as a result he converted it into a golf course. We've seen this before in Philadelphia courses outside outside Philadelphia, so I think this is pretty exciting, and it rolls in with the consistency of kind of a Philly suburb area. Now nonetheless, the name came from the Indians that were along and lived on the creek called Octorara Creek. These were the Shawnee Indians. Now in 1888, the house that you would see that turned into a actual event facility and Airbnb right behind those trees that you just saw, that was the 1888 land that was owned by George Glenn. Now the farm had many name changes according to historical documents, but the barn stone house now that hosts events and the Airbnb, well, that still is there. The barn was taken down but reused as a pro shop for a certain period of time. It wasn't until the King's family started to develop the plan for a golf course in 1986 when he converted his farm, and in 1988 officially opening. Now the father, Paul King, has fortunately passed away, but his dream for his 5 sons still lives on, who still takes care of it. It's in second generation now, as mentioned. There was a lot of criticism whether a golf course could make it out here. That was the quote, out here. Now he believed over time that would flourish and it would do very well, and he was completely right. This place was packed on a Friday. It was a great day to get out there. But depending on where you're at, it's well worth an hour drive, even an hour and a half drive that I had. Now, the second generation is spread out through this golf course. You have Hunter King, who is a superintendent. Hats off to him. I don't know the person I met inside that does the food and beverage, but he cooked a good burger, as you saw at the beginning of the video. Hats off to him. He actually gave me a lot of information about the golf course, things that I didn't even know about, like the dairy farm, so that was kind of cool. I went out here, I played a quick 9. I think I would have come back and played at least 18, but we weren't moving very quick. We could have moved quick, but sometimes you're just not going to move quick when you get paired up. Nonetheless, you got a camera, so you just got to get what you can out here, and I was very grateful just to get some footage. But this is a course that I really enjoyed. If you look on their website, they have a large faith in Jesus that they have on mentioned, and also Kurt King has a degree, who's the owner, in aviation. So I love aviation, obviously. So that's something that I thought was pretty cool and at least mentioned on their website. They break down each one of the siblings that have a role in the company or the golf course. So I like these courses. I think the price is right for the twilight rate. There's no 9-hole rates, but this is a location. This is where you're going to have your Airbnb, maybe even a wedding. It was a lot nicer than I thought, and I don't know if it's just a website or maybe just thinking that it's not going to be that nice out there. Every time I get out to this area, I notice how bright and vibrant it is, and it was a really nice day. So I was excited to get out here. There's the house that was built in 1886 by George Glenn, as mentioned. I would have loved to have walked around it, but it's now an Airbnb. So if you're looking to stay and play, there you go. The 9th hole was pretty cool. It drops you right back off at the clubhouse. Shake some hands. Hats off to Zach and Mike that I played with. Had a great round with them. I can't believe how good the one kid is for just playing for 2 years. That it almost messed me up out there because it's like, geez, I got to get better. But nonetheless, you can see right off the bat that this course has those 3 lakes that are man-made after the golf course. That's cool to mention as well. That's gonna do it for our video. Keep a lookout for more videos to come. This is the Parfessor, an independent golf channel focused on fun, affordable golf in your area. Hopefully this list brings you one step closer. If not, hit that subscribe button and let us know down in the comment section other courses you think we should be targeting in the near future. We also have a big trip coming up, so let's keep our fingers crossed on that.